What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And today I hadn't uploaded a little bit. I've been really busy with school and work, but I thought I'd upload this video because it's kind of quick, kind of easy. We're gonna be taking a look at my PS2 collection. So far, yeah, growing up as a kid, the PS2 was a console that was very near and dear to my heart. It's funny. I think the only like consoles we really had in our house was a PS2 and a Wii. So like yeah, and we didn't get like a PS3 until like the PS3 Slim, which was like way. I remember we got that in Black Ops 1, and that was our our introduction to modern kind of gaming, I guess. I mean, technically the Wii was still a part of that, but I had a PS2, and I remember growing up playing the PS2 a lot. Obviously, there were other systems, consoles that I played, like for instance, like the GameCube. I remember playing RE4 on there, as well as like the Game Boy Advance, right? So yeah, we're gonna take a look at what I've amassed so far. Some of these are from my childhood that I not like I retained them from childhood. It's just like I played these as a kid and I bought them. So let's get into it. So I bought my PS2 console from a local game store about 2 years ago, and I bought it with a game. And this is a game that I remember playing a lot as a kid, and that is Crash Bandicoot and the Wrath of Cortex. This game, so good. One of the first games that one of the early games that I remember playing. It even comes with like the manual, it looks like. I didn't really look at this, but yeah, really good game. And it's funny, I was like, I'm gonna spend this much money, buy a PS2, buy Crash Bandicoot, go home and play it, and that's pretty much what I did. So this was like step one. Not all of these are in order from when I got them. They are, but like some of them, for instance, like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, I actually got 4 before 3, so but I just put them together. So yeah. Up next we got Persona 3 FES. This game, Persona 3, is like one of the good RPGs on the system, JRPGs, I guess. And yeah, and I saw this and Persona 4, which is another one. I saw these two games as well as Shin Megami Tensei 3 under one of the racks. Like someone was trying to hide them, and I was like, I'm buying Persona 3 and 4. Like, come on now. I really do like Persona 3. As I mentioned not too long ago, but I got Persona 3 Reload, which is infinitely better than this, just because this leveling system is so much better and it's not as difficult. So yeah, but Persona 3 and 4 were the games that I got next. Up next, we got two kind of all-time classics. We got Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, which a lot of people are like, this game is amazing, right? And then we also have Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Now, with these two games, Metal Gear 2 and 3, I was really confused because I also saw on the shelf like Metal Gear Solid 3 Substance, and then the same thing with Metal Gear 2. So I was like, are those two different like games? Apparently they're like two versions of the game that are better. Not by much, obviously. It's just that there are some things that they added in those games that's like, oh yeah, that's probably the best way to play it. But still, these copies are in really good condition, especially Metal Gear 3. And I've mainly only played Sons of Liberty. They're kind of hard because they're stealth games, and I'm not very good at stealth games. They both have the manuals in them. This one's really thick for some reason, but yeah, these are in excellent condition. I really have to play them when I get around to it. But yeah, Metal Gears 2 and 3 are in my collection. Up next, we have a classic. I gotta start moving. We have Need for Speed Underground. Again, this is like a game from my childhood. This is all-time classic. Freaking Get Low as the title screen for this game is just so good. It's so fun. It's such a fun racing game. I really need to get the other Need for Speed games as well as Burnout, because I used to play those as well. Up next, I mentioned these earlier, but Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. These games are classics. Oh my gosh. I even have Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 on the original PS1 right here. But these are so good. Tony Hawk 4, super, super fun. Tony Hawk 3, though, is crazy, you know? But no, these games I feel like are essential. I want to get all of them, like American Wasteland, Underground 1 and 2, right? Just haven't found them or really went out to buy them, right? So up next we have this one I took a chance on, and I don't really like it, but I heard it's good, and that is Beyond Good and Evil. I was just feeling, I was like, let's pick up a game that I don't know anything about, and yeah, like I said, I heard this is like a hidden gem, but I haven't really dove into it that much. So yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised by how many of these have manuals, by the way. I don't know why. Yeah, then we have Devil May Cry. This is the first ever Devil May Cry game I've ever played. It really reminds me of Bayonetta, which makes sense because a lot of the people that worked on Devil May Cry came from, or that worked on Bayonetta came from Devil May Cry. And obviously this came first, but this game, pretty fun. I'm stuck on the first boss, so yeah, I don't know what to do. I'll have to figure it out. I'm gonna just take this down real quick. And then we got over here, we have up next, we have, again, games from my childhood. We have God of War 1 and God of War 2. I actually got God of War 2 before 1, and then I saw God of War 1. It was really good condition. I really only buy games if they're in good condition because I don't want something that's gross, you know, or destroyed. And also the case quality usually indicates if the disc is like super scratched or not. But yeah, God of War 1 and 2, I remember playing these. I don't remember anything about them really. I just remember like they were super fun beat 'em ups, super badass, right? And so I just had to get them. Yeah, but God of War 1 is super fun. I'm actually making my way through it right now. I am kind of stuck on it as well. So up next, all-time classic Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I need to get GTA 3 and San Andreas to kind of complete the PS2 collection. But no, this game is super fun. It even comes with like a weird wrinkly like map poster type and the manual. So I'm really incentivized to get the other two with the map and manual. But classic game. I really only remember playing GTA 3 as a kid. Yeah. Up next, game I took a chance on, SmackDown vs. Raw, the original. This one is not as good as I thought it was going to be because I love wrestling games. They're so fun. But like for instance, like SmackDown vs. Raw, like 2011 or 8 or whatever, like wrestling games that kind of came before and after are so much better than this. It takes forever to build up a finisher in this game, which makes me very upset. It's like, dude, I was playing for 20 minutes and I had nothing, right? Up next, this is because of my love for fighting games. We have the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. It comes with Third Strike and Street Fighter 2. I really only got it for Third Strike. It also comes with the Street Fighter 2 animated movie, which is very cool. But yeah, no, mainly for Third Strike. Very, very good fighting game, right? And up next, part of my brief Tomb Raider phase, we have Lara Croft Tomb Raider Legend. I got this because at the time I was playing the reboot Tomb Raider game that came out in like 2014, I think. And I was like, I gotta get Tomb Raider games on the PS2 as well. And this was one that they had. And I was like, yo. So I got it. Played a little bit of it, not too much. But yeah, Tomb Raider, especially the new ones, are so good. Still haven't beat it, but I eventually will. Up next, we have a childhood game again, Tekken 5. I love Tekken. So I think it's easily my favorite fighting game franchise. Like I think Tekken 8, the new one, I put like 80 something hours into it. But Tekken 5, I remember like this for a long time was the only fighting game I pretty much knew of. And no, I love this game. This game is so good. Honestly, probably the best in the series if you really want to think about it. This also comes with Tekken 1, 2, 3, and it also comes with another game as well. The roster's huge. The character episodes are awesome. I love Tekken 5 so much. Classic game for me. Up next, we have a game that I think it's the only sports game I have. but it is MVP Baseball 2005. I got this because I heard it was one of the best sports games ever, as well as just the best game on the PS2. And this game is kind of hard, but it's pretty cool. It has Ichiro in it. Love Ichiro. You know, the Mariners are good. Yeah, this game is just super fun. Like I said, I have yet to play this, but I heard this game is super crazy. The fans are also pretty crazy when it comes to this game because when I was looking to buy this game, I saw a memory card on eBay, and it was someone who painstakingly recreated the modern day MLB rosters. So basically, like, you know, like the Dodgers with Otani, right? Like they recreated the in this game. It's ridiculous. So yeah. Up next, we have another JRPG, Final Fantasy X. I got this because everyone's like, this is one of the best JRPGs on the system. And it's also one of the best Final Fantasies, apparently. And I've played a couple hours of it, I think. So far, decent. I'm not exactly sure. There is definitely another JRPG that is coming up next that I like infinitely better. But so far, I have yet to get into the meat and potatoes of this game. Maybe I will. We'll see. But the JRPG that I like the most, in another childhood game, Dragon Quest 8. I love this game. This game, the art, the voice acting, the combat, everything about this game is so fun and good. Like, it is. I love this. It's gonna take forever to beat, but this game is awesome. Yeah, I'm so happy I got this. Up next, another childhood game of mine, and I actually recently beat this. Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy. As you can see, it has the original like thing on it, which is kind of neat. But I 100% of this game. But as a kid, I played this game so much. This game is so good. I love it so much. It is. Oh my gosh, it is. I just can't get over how good it is. I really have to get Jak 2 and 3 to kind of fully experience this game, or the trilogy, I guess. But yeah, like I said, another childhood game. And then we have the last two games, which would be Soul Calibur 2, with Heihachi as a special guest character, and Soul Calibur 3, which is Soul Calibur 3, which is a PS2 exclusive. And I was looking to buy a Soul Calibur. Oh, my game is done. I was looking to buy a Soul Calibur game for my PS2 because I remember briefly playing Soul Calibur on PS2. It's most likely Soul Calibur 2, but I didn't know which one to get because I was like, ooh, the 3 is most recent compared to 2, but 2 has Heihachi, right? And upon research, 2 is the one that people are like, oh, this is like the best, but then 3 has more features or something like that. So I was like, okay. And so I was looking, and I was finding like Soul Calibur 2 like $20, Soul Calibur 3 like $20, whatever, right? And I found a bundle that someone was selling of both of these games for $25, and I was like, you know what, that's really good, and they're in really good condition. It comes with the manual. This even comes with the demo disc still. I will say the Soul Calibur 3 case is definitely more beat up than Soul Calibur 2 because on the back it has like some scratches or in the plastic or whatever, but no, I think out of the two, Soul Calibur 2 is definitely my favorite. But yeah. Yeah, so that is my entire PS2 collection so far. Actually, not my entire collection. I have more over there that are actually games that I own from my childhood, but I don't really have time to get into those. But I think once I'll be able to start making longer videos, I will definitely be uploading like a whole like hour long video of me just discussing each of these games, kind of like a Scott the Waz, or I mean Scott's Stash video, where I just kind of discuss these games. And yeah, because I love talking about my childhood games. So but yeah, that is gonna do it for this video. Like I said, once I can start pumping out longer videos, we will definitely get more talk for sure about these games rather than going through them so quickly. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.